Hello, this is Rodrigo Graciano, and I'm here with Robert. And today we're going to be testing the how changes in pressure can affect an object dramatically. And we'll see how this goes.
For this experiment, you're going to need some cans, a source of heat to boil water inside the cans, which we have over here at the stove, and a tray of ice to enact the temperature change after the water is boiled.
So the first step here would be to take the first can of Diet Dr. Pepper, no preference, and you fill it with water. Just a little bit of water in order so we have something to boil inside. So
about half a cup.
Yeah, half cup.
Just make it.
All right, so second step, you take a pair of tongs because you don't want to burn yourself later on whenever you have to take the boiling can and put it inside the ice tray.
Unless you're just a man.
Yeah, unless you're some sort of a superhuman being kind of thing. But all right, so you take the can and you just place it on the stove or any heat or the heat source that you have, and you just wait for it to boil. So you wait till the can starts boiling and see if you can hear it. And then you take the can with some tongs very carefully, bring it over to the ice tray, and you flip it upside down. And it's supposed to flush. Yeah, there it is.
So to optimize this experiment, we're going to see if the science of pressure applies equally to a giant such as SHAQ as it does to some flimsy Diet Dr. Pepper can. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
So now we pour in the water, step one. So it's boiling, so it's time to test it again.
And even SHAQ can't resist science.
All right, so it worked almost the same. It actually looked like it crushed a little bit more. So maybe the size has something to do with it, or maybe SHAQ was just, that hot.
He's cooled off now.
All right, so now we're taking a much smaller can, the smallest little baby Sprite, the smallest of all the cans we have, and now we're gonna start by pouring the water.
Let's see how she goes. There we go, taking the Sprite off the burner over to the ice. See how this bad boy reacts in the water. And not as much of an explosion this time. It appears the bigger the can gets, the more it smashes in. We will see with our last experiment.
And for our fourth and final can, we're taking a Red Bull, and it's much skinnier than the rest of them, so we'll see how this affects it.
Our fourth and final trial, the skinny Red Bull can. Into the Arctic.
Oh crap.
And
this one also...
you had a pretty good crunch right there.
Yeah, this one was kind of like the SHAQ.
Definitely better than the Sprite and the Dr. Pepper. I guess the skinniness brings an extra element into it. That's interesting.
Alright, so in conclusion, we found that the taller and skinnier cans crushed a lot more when affected by the cold water and the change in pressure compared to the
shorter, stockier, chodier cans.
See on the sides you can tell the difference. And we just
slim as SHAQ will ever look.
Yeah, we just assume it's because the smaller area inside the cans, and SHAQ is just SHAQ. So, but this was the end of our experiment, and this again is Rodrigo and
Robert. Thank you, Luis,
for watching this. Thank you.
Stay classy.